Coming up on Outdoor Method, we head out on a 4-day backpacking trip to Berg Lake. Alright everyone, we are starting Berg Lake. Dun, dun, dun.
First night is at Whitehorn, and then we have one night at Whitehorn, 2 nights at Berg Lake, and then we're doing a day hike to Snowbird Pass.
Yeah. So we'll update you guys as much as we can. We brought extra batteries, but we might not get through it all. So here's all of our junk loaded down. We have nothing left, so we're about to head out.
You brought barbecue sauce.
I brought another little special treat. Alright, we are about a mile in. We're cruising. It's pretty busy. The trail is very easy so far. Super groomed, very wide, tons of people on the trail. Beautiful river alongside of us over there in the trees. Yeah, so far so good. How are we feeling?
Yeah, good.
We're feeling good. We're excited. We'll check in about another mile.
26
Yeah. Whatever.
You're making emergency landing on the lake. Okay, you got it.
Alright, we made it to Kinney Lake. It says it's 3 miles, but it feels like a mile. I don't know. It's weird. Lots of people. Beautiful views though. Check it out. Super great. Well, keep checking in. It's a beautiful day. I didn't want to get your pack in there again.
Okay.
Alright, we have lost track of the miles, but we are in Kinney Flats. There's no flooding. This has seasonal flooding, and right now it's clear, so it's going to save, I guess, a few steps. Yeah, we're just cruising right along here. Look at this view. Some giant waterfalls over there. The trail to this point's been pretty much cake. I guess the only noticeable spot is like there's a bike rack back there. I guess you can ride your bike about 7 kilometers, like 4 or 5 miles in. And then you can park it and walk across Kinney Flats. Yeah, we're just cruising right along. We're about 3.5 kilometers till Whitehorn campground. where we will be staying the night. We'll check in soon.
They probably just fixed everything.
Yeah. Why was it shut down?
I think it was damaged because the trail was so like flooding.
Probably right in this area. There's a water line right there.
A day early.
I gotcha. I see. That makes sense. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, they don't want you to probably use it.
They're like, don't need to give a 2-day rental out. Yep.
We have arrived at Whitehorn Campground, and there's like, so you don't need to bring a bear vault because they do have a food locker.
23.
There's like a shelter here to cook in, so that's where you should cook because we are in grizzly country. And then in addition to that, there is like gray water disposal, pit toilet, things like that. So we just arrived at our campground. It's 11 kilometers. It was a pretty easy 11 kilometers for us, but I'm glad we broke it up so that we didn't have to rush today. But we're just about to go find a campground, so.
So as long as I want. Oh, and then the item that I think that I shouldn't have got because I thought it was gonna be gold is my balaclava. So yeah.
Alrighty, we just got done at dinner at Whitehorn Campground, which is where we're spending our first night. We had a really great time at dinner because this little kid went around and we did like a show and tell and sharing our favorite piece of like gear and what we wish we didn't bring. We didn't say anything. I didn't bring anything cool. I brought the bare minimum, but it was a lot of fun. But look at our views at Whitehorn Campground. It's so beautiful. I think I do highly recommend splitting up your trip, and this is a really great middle ground to like split your trip into. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, everybody, we are day 2 here, having breakfast. We have oatmeal, strawberries, bananas, protein powder, chia seeds, a little bit of cinnamon, got water boiling, we got coffee, we got a wife. We all slept good last night, yeah? Yep. It's beautiful this morning. Here's our view from our little shelter here. We're gonna get started here after we smash some oatmeal, and it's about 7 miles today. About 7 miles to Berg Lake. We're gonna try and score one of the harder campsites. Probably not gonna happen, but we're gonna try. That's why we're up so early. And we'll check in along the way. Why she looks so sad in photographs when she smiles. All right, we've started our ascent up towards the Emperor Falls area. It's definitely steeper. Probably one of the steeper sections of the trail so far, so other than that, it's pretty good. Right along the river here. You can hear it raging below us. Emperor Falls should be like right around the corner, so we'll check in when we get there. Yeah. Wow. Whoa. Look at that. Okay. All right. I was a little wrong on the map. I thought Emperor Falls was going to be our first stop, but we hit White Falls, and this one that we just got to was Fall of the Pools, and we got about a mile till we're at Emperor Falls, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mile.
1 mile, and it's uphill, but really hasn't been that bad. I mean, a few steep spots, but there's some nice flat areas for breaks. Yeah, it's been a delightful hike so far. So we'll keep you updated.
Iconic right now.
Iconic. Got your hair in there. All right, we just got to Emperor Falls. Look at that. It is insane. I've never seen a waterfall up close like that. The sheer power of it is just, I mean, it's just crazy. You have to see it. But that's Emperor Falls. We're gonna make our way back to the trail. We got Emperor Falls Campground, which is like right here, and then I believe Marmot Campground, and then Berg Lake Campground. So we got about, it says 5 kilometers, about 3 miles or so before we're at our campground. So we'll check in along the way. Huh?
At like 5 p.m.
Yeah, I was like, dang.
Everyone here in Canada, they start hiking so late.
Yeah.
Middle of the night too.
Just waking up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no freaking way. right, we are approaching the Marmot campground. We just got done talking. This hike has not been bad at all. Even with weight, it's been very delightful. The views are just, look at that. The views are just incredible. Pretty flat once you get out of oh my gosh, Emperor Falls Campground, and then yeah, pretty much just kind of a flat shot all the way to Marmot. Should be a flat shot all the way to Berg, but we'll check in when we get to Berg. All right, this is our tent. It's our home. It's where we sleep.
It's a mess right now. It's been raining all afternoon.
We had to keep everything.
Downpour.
We had to keep all of our stuff in the tent, including my wife. I had to keep her in here too. Tripod's out there. We got a few things wet, but we're in good spirits.
But this Sea to Summit tent, let me tell you, it has
Hashtag ad.
it is huge on the inside, and so we can keep everything in here and then stuff under the rain fly, and it's all dry.
We made it to Berg Lake, by the way. We never recorded.
It's been a rainy afternoon. We're in our tent right now. It's gonna set an alarm for a late sunset if it happens. It looks like snowing on us earlier, like hail snow. Anyways, it's been a great day. It's really beautiful here, but pretty intense weather. Like what we're eating for the YouTube too.
On day 3, we were wanting to do a side trail called Snowbird Pass. It's about a 12-mile round-trip hike up to the pass where you get a beautiful view of Coleman Glacier and Robson Glacier. However, due to weather, we had to start a little later than normal. And also, storms were kind of blowing in intermittently. We encountered rain, hail, and snow all within a couple hours. We didn't make the pass because it looked like it was going to storm bad, so we got about 3/4 of the way up and decided to turn around. All right?
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah.
Talk to Carmen.
No, I was gonna. It's so cool.
Once we turned around and got about 2 miles back towards camp, the skies cleared up and the sun came out. It was a beautiful day. We were definitely disappointed that we didn't keep pushing to the top, but it's always better to be safe when the weather looks iffy. So right before we got back to camp, we opted in doing the Hargreaves Lake Loop to bring our spirits back up. It's a 3.7 mile loop that honestly has some of the best views of Mount Robson.
Hargreaves. I got you on the line angle.
On our last morning at Berg Lake, we were able to catch a pretty nice sunrise. We took some photos and drank some coffee, and then began our journey back to the trailhead. All right, well, I forgot to record the other day when we made it, but we made it to Berg Lake. This is our view from our campsite. But now we are headed back. 13 miles. We're gonna knock it out in one round trip, so let's see when we get to the bottom.
Alrighty, we just made it back to the trailhead from Berg Lake Campground. We did it all the way through. Really not a bad hike. If you can do the miles and you're a strong hiker, I do recommend hiking all the way back. Otherwise, there's tons of really great campgrounds all around that are reservable. So you do have to reserve a spot in advance, but tons of great campgrounds all around. The hike was, let's see what husband says. What do you rate it?
10 out of 10. It's beautiful.
Okay, 10 out of 10. I think so too. It was a great hike. I love the way that we split it up. So we did one night at Whitehorn and then 2 nights at Berg Lake. hiked up to Snowbird Pass and Hargreaves, as well as the Berg Lake overlook. And I really like the way we split it up. Just enough time to relax at camp in the stormy weather, mixed with lots of time on our feet moving. So it was a great weekend.